This week on the Legal Talk, we are talking about cybercrime, and joining us from Hahn Hahn attorneys is Reynier Rautenbach. Reynier, nice to hear from you again. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning to you and your listeners. Yes, we are doing well, but just a bit busy at the moment, but yes, working through.
That's good. Now, Reynier, let's start with the basics. What exactly is cybercrime, and why is it such a big concern here in South Africa right now?
Okay. Cybercrime refers to illegal activities carried out online or using digital devices. This can range from hacking and identity theft to online scams and even cyberbullying. In South Africa, the issue is particularly urgent. We're a digitally connected nation, but unfortunately, that makes us a target. And recent studies have shown an increase in phishing scams, ransomware attacks, and online fraud here in South Africa. Cyber criminals exploit the fact that many individuals and businesses don't have robust cyber security measures in place.
And can you briefly explain its significance of the Cybercrimes Act?
Yes, the Cybercrimes Act, which came into effect in 2021, I believe it was in December, is a piece of legislation tackling cybercrime. It criminalizes activities like hacking, identity theft, and the dissemination of harmful messages. What's also important is that it places responsibilities on both individuals and businesses. For example, if a company fails to secure its systems and that negligence leads to a data breach, they could face serious consequences under both the Cybercrimes Act and the Protection of Personal Information Act, commonly known as the POPI Act.
Okay, and do you have some tips for us? What can individuals do to protect themselves online?
Well, there are some practical steps everyone should follow, but please, the list can go on and on and on. And I'm only going to point out a few of them. So, okay, for number one, be cautious with emails and messages. If something feels off, like a request for urgent payment or something like that, it's likely to be a phishing attempt. As an example, and what is actually going around currently is SMSs and emails being received for people to pay a random small amount of around 16 Rand to around 20 Rand for delivery of goods from a courier company which has a tracking number. And then when you click on the link, it requests certain information from you. These are phishing attempts.
Yeah, you know, Reynier, that actually happened to me as well. Hey, but luckily I wasn't expecting anything from a courier, so I knew something was fishy there. Especially when you look at that link, it just looks dodgy. So it makes you think that there's a package waiting for you somewhere, and all they want from you is like 16 Rand or whatever to get it, and the tracking number, and then they want, when you click on the link, they want all your details. So yes, like you said, those are phishing attempts, and they come via SMS, funny enough.
Yes, or even emails, yes.
Okay, and then the next one, what have you got for us?
Okay, regarding passwords, please, everybody must use strong passwords, and they must be unique. Better yet, enable multi-factor authentication wherever possible. Please, this I've seen so many times before. Do not use the same password for everything, and you must change them on a regular basis. Look, at the end of the day, you mustn't make the passwords easy, because by doing that, you're making brute force attempts also easy on the passwords. Okay. Now, regarding social media, please be careful and limit the personal information and think twice before just clicking on links and ads. And then also report suspicious activity immediately. If you think you're a victim, contact the bank, the police, and so on for assistance. And always ensure you have good security software installed and that it is up to date. This does not only include your PC or laptops, but also other devices such as your phones and some others. It can even extend to your Android TVs. So Just be aware of that.
Okay. And then for businesses, Reynier, what are the most critical considerations?
Well, with businesses, it starts with having a solid cybersecurity policy. Train the employees regularly on how to recognize threats. Also, ensure that your systems comply with the POPI Act and the Cybercrimes Act. If there's a breach, it's crucial to report it to the information regulator and necessary officials quickly. Being proactive can limit the damage and show that you're taking compliance seriously. And if not, it may result in serious repercussions for the business.
And then any final thoughts you'd like to mention to our listeners today?
Yes. Look, cybercrime is a shared responsibility. Individuals, businesses, and even government agencies all have to play a role. The more we educate ourselves and take preventative measures, the harder we will make it for cyber criminals to actually succeed. So everyone must just always be cognizant.
Good advice there from Reynier Rautenbach, Associate Attorney at Hahn Hahn Attorneys. Reynier, thanks so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Are you or your business in trouble and struggling to find a solution? Call Hahn Hahn Attorneys as we assist clients in finding solutions. We specialize in consumer and food law, commercial and construction law, forensic investigations, and administrative law. Visit hahnlaw.co.za. That's HAHN. We assist clients nationwide. Hahn Hahn Attorneys, because we care. Don't miss Legal Talk with Hahn Hahn Attorneys, Wednesday mornings at 10 on eRadio.